Listen, you didn't find this video by accident. If you're going through something painful, you feel stuck, or feel like life just isn't going right for you, this is meant for you. And today, I'm gonna give you 6 reasons why. Most people, they ignore number 6, and they say stuck, broken, and unspoken for the rest of their lives. So make sure you watch to the end. Point number 1, you are still here for a reason. I wanna let you know something. You're on this earth. You're still living. You're still doing what you do. Everything that is happening for a reason. I truly do believe that. Everything that happens in your life, even this bug flying past me, is testing my patience. You see, you have to look at everything in your life as a learning experience, right? And with that being said, everything happens for a reason. Your highs, your lows, the most painful times in your life, the most happiest ones, it all happens for a reason. So you are still here for a reason. Whether that reason is to achieve that dream life, whether that reason is to finally go ahead and make a generational switch within your family. Maybe you're tired of seeing the same things happen, the same drug dealers, maybe the same bullshit, maybe the same, negative influences. Whatever it is that's negative within your family, maybe you need to change that, break generational curses. Whatever the case may be, you are here for that reason to do that. And nothing in this world can stop you, but only one person. And that one person is you. Because God, He won't stop that. He wants to see you win. He wants to see you do all of these amazing things. But that one person who can stop you is you. Is you, that person in the mirror that you look at every single day. I hope you going in the mirror every single day. You gotta make sure you looking good, you looking clean, you know what I'm saying? But you are your biggest enemy at the end of the day. Your mind can either be a weapon to be used against the world, or it can be used against yourself. You can either make life your bitch, or life will make you its. So you have to decide. Make the decision now. I hope you made the decision already, man. So that leads me to my next point. Point number two. Point number 2. Your breaking point isn't the end. Whatever you're going through right now, maybe you just lost somebody. Maybe you're heartbroken. She left you. She cheated on you. She fucked him. Or maybe you a girl. Your boyfriend got to wherever it may be. Maybe you just lost a whole bunch of money. You feeling like, man, I made a bad investment. I just got scammed. My car broke down. I don't know what I'm gonna do. The rent due. Everything is just going to shit in my life. I feel like ending it all. Don't. Whatever you do, don't. Because that is selfish. That is selfish to the man above and your future self. You are put on this earth. You were put on this earth for a reason, and your reason can be very different. It could be a great reason. Whatever the case may be, that reason is precious, and you cannot give that up. Don't give up. This isn't the end. This will pass. You see, life is like a roller coaster. You're going up. It seems so hard to get up. But you're going up and you're actually making some progress. You're making progress. But then guess what? Oh, you gotta go down though. So boom, it seems like everything's going to shit so fast. You're losing your shit. Oh my lord, I just lost my job. This happened. My girl broke up with me. Oh man, I'm eating bad now. I got all of this shit going on. I feel like shit. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get out of bed in the morning now. Everything's just going downhill. But guess what? You just gotta stick through it. You gotta stay patient and wait for your time to come, because guess what? You gonna go up again. That's how life goes. It's a constant, just an up and down cycle. And it's up to you to understand that, hey, I'm not gonna let this get to me. I know that these lows ain't gonna last forever. And usually it's meant to teach you something. Usually when those lows, those tragic moments in your life those are the most pivotal moments for your life. Those are the moments in your life where you're gonna make the most progress, because you're gonna learn things. You're gonna see the world for what it truly is, and people in the world, everything. So it's important to understand that this is not the end. And that leads me to my next point. Point number 3, man. Rock bottom is the foundation. We just talked about it a little bit, but those rock bottoms, those are usually the most pivotal and the most character building moments of your life. I love going through hardship and hate at the same time, but I love it because it truly defines my character. I remember last year I was going through shit. I got my computer stolen. The ones closest with me, and I was falling off with them. I had just ended, a very heartfelt relationship with this girl. And it was more things, financial struggles. Man, last year, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I burned through $20,000. I burned through 20 G's I made from selling snacks in high school. I burnt through that shit. And it wasn't until I got to my last, $1,000 in my bank account. I'm like, damn, I don't know if I can keep doing this. But at that moment, that was testing my character. That was testing, okay, you say you're a creator. You say you want to do this. You say you want this. Now, you're at your last $1,000. Are you going to say fuck that and just say give it up and go try to find something else to do with your life? Or are you actually going to stay true to yourself, your mission, your purpose given to you from God? What path are you going to take? I decided to take the path of going through that hardship. And now I'm making a few thousand a month from social media. I'm starting to do better for myself now. I'm starting to get on point. I'm starting to have all of these fantastic things happen to me. Of course, I still go through shit, but goddamn it, I'm in a way better position than I was last year because I was contemplating unaliving myself last year. I'm real with y'all. I didn't want to be here last year. I didn't even want to be in front of this camera. I wanted to end that shit, bro. But at that moment, I could have did that, or I could have did what I did and went through that pain to get to where I am now, spreading you this message, giving you this game, and giving you this value to help you better your life. Rock bottom is the foundation, but it's up to you to build it. Now, if you haven't already, man, make sure you drop one in the comments down below. It's going to let me know you tuned in and you listening and that you're a real one. Now, that brings me to my next point. Point number 4. You're not lost. You're being redirected. You're not rejected. You're being redirected. It doesn't matter if you were not accepted. You're being redirected. Whenever something like that, for example, I remember I didn't even get into streaming university, which is happening right now. You know what I'm saying? If you know what streaming university is, you can look it up. Constant hosted a event. It was like college campus, with all these creators. It's crazy. I watched some of it yesterday. But I made my application video. I put a lot into it. I made a whole short film. It was a short film, and I was like, man, I feel like he gonna resonate with this. He gonna really understand where I'm coming from, but understood at the same time that, hey, there's a chance that this might not make it to him. He might not accept me. It's 120 creators out of however many. I'm like, damn. And then I looked. I didn't even get an acceptance letter or rejected letter, but in reality, I get rejected. I didn't make it. I wasn't reached out to. I was another creator that just pretty much advertised this shit for free. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at it as, well, it hurt, and it still hurt. I'm real like, damn, I wish I was on that campus making content with everybody and just having fun, and But I also understood that, hey, God didn't have that in store for me. God has something different. He has a different plan for me. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and shit on Kai and shit on that opportunity. I'm not gonna shit on that because people out there, I feel like God does everything for a reason. There's a reason that all those people made it on there. There's a reason why, that happened, that I didn't make it. So I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna just keep moving, put my best foot forward, and keep going. That was a redirection. That redirection, within a year, I'm gonna come back and tell you what happened. You feel me? Like, man, I did this, and that because this happened. I'll probably be at 1 million subscribers. I will be at 1 million subscribers. I can't say I will be at 1 million subscribers. And I'm gonna be doing more entertaining content on my other channel too. If you haven't, you can go ahead and tap in. But yeah, man, you just gotta understand, whenever you're rejected, not accepted, neglected, it's all you being redirected towards something else, something greater in life. All right. Now, that leads me to the next point of this video. You ready? I know you are. Point number 5, man. Shift from self-blame to self-discovery. Stop blaming yourself for all of your negative downfalls. Stop blaming yourself for the negative things that happen in your life. You have to understand something here. All of these things that are happening in your life, like I said before, happening for a reason. And most likely it's to teach you something. All right? It's to teach you a lesson. It's a blessing. So you can't sit here and keep blaming yourself. Oh, I messed up again. Oh, I can't do this. I keep relapsing from watching porn. I keep on chasing all of these women. I keep on doing things I'm not supposed to be doing. I'm distracted. I'm not focused. I don't think I'm gonna get this. I keep going through all of these different, trials and tribulations, and I feel like God just keeps skipping over my destination. When am I actually gonna make it there? When am I gonna make it? Here's the thing, man. Life isn't about the destination at all. It's about the journey. And that's what he's trying to teach you. Because once you get to that destination, guess where you're going to be? In the ground. You're going to be dead. Do you really want to make it to that destination that quick? Because that's the final destination. That is the final destination. And you keep saying you want to make it so quick and quick. Okay, yeah. Boom. Over. What happens then? We don't know. We don't know what happens when we in that ground. We don't know, we're going to go to heaven or hell. We don't know any of that. But what we do know is that we have to enjoy the journey of life. We have to make sure that whatever we do, no matter what it is, we have to enjoy these moments that we live, this air that we breathe, this oxygen that flows throughout our bodies, this blood that flows throughout our bodies. Everything that happens, we have to enjoy it and be present in the moment. You have to be present in the moment. All right? Always remember that. And that leads me to saying one more thing to you. Self-discovery. You gotta discover who you are. Y'all, I was gonna switch to the next point, but I had to think about it. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta make sure this. Self-discovery. You have to discover who you really are. Discover your passions, your ambitions, the things you love to do, the things that may seem weird and quirky and corny to everybody else. That may seem very applicable, very spontaneous, fun. It makes you happy. It may feel that good to you. Stop letting other people's opinions dictate whether you do something or not. If you want to do something, do it. If you want to try something, try it. Don't let nobody else stop you from doing that, because guess what? At the end of the day, we all going somewhere, and that's in the ground. We all gonna be dead one day. So you're gonna sit there wondering, what if I did this? What if I did that? Or are you actually gonna do it? Come on now. And that leads me to my next point. Man. And that's number 6. Progress isn't always loud. Sometimes it's silent. Sometimes in life, we sit here and we always think, oh, we got to do this great thing. We got to do this thing of great value, something of greatness, something that's going to make us just go on vacation, potentially. But we don't think about it like this. Progress isn't always just this loud thing. Sometimes it's silence. Sometimes it's us making moves in silence. Sometimes it's us going ahead and I'm just going to go to the gym. I ain't going to tell nobody. I'm going to go ghost. I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to make this money. I'm going to get my body on point. I'm going to switch my diet. I'm not even going to post about it. I'm not going to post, oh yeah, new meal plan, new workout plan, new business, Nah. You just do it. And guess what happens? When you start to make those moves, you just doing you. You're not really talking about it. You just doing. You actually taking action instead of just acting. You actually taking action. You're gonna have a lot more respect for yourself. And you're not gonna be sitting here worried about what other people got to say about you. If you're someone looking to defeat your lust so you can obtain real confidence and attract high value women, go ahead, join my community. Go ahead and click that first link in the description and join up. And without further ado, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.